Welcome back. In the previous lesson we learned the basics of measurement system analysis applicable for variable type of data. Now we'll see how can we perform measurement system analysis for attribute type of data. In the attribute measurement system analysis, the characteristic or attribute is measured. For example, pass-fail. In this type we cannot do the measurements, as attribute data is a result of human judgment. This is why operational definitions should be established to avoid disagreements. Trials are conducted to assess repeatability and reproducibility of measurement system. Multiple people measure the same characteristic of the same set of multiple units multiple times, which is a cross-study. In case of attribute study, at least 5 times more samples should be collected than that for variable study. The purpose of attribute measurement system analysis includes identifying how inspectors are conforming to a known master, and this includes studying how often operators ship defective product, or how often operators dispose of acceptable product. Attribute MSA is a way to determine if all inspectors use the same criteria to determine pass from fail. It helps in assessing the inspection standards against customers' requirements. It also gives a good picture of how well inspectors are conforming to themselves. Attribute analysis helps in discovering the areas where training is required, or procedures must be developed or the standards are not available. Example of the scenario where this study can be made use of is the audit process. The steps involved are same as that of variable MSA. In the next level, we learn how to perform the analysis in Sigma Excel tool, and how to interpret the results. Attribute MSA is also known as attribute agreement analysis. The response must be binary, that is, pass-fail, go-no-go, etc. To perform this analysis in Sigma Excel, we go to Measurement System Analysis, and select Attribute MSA. Binary. The dialog box that appears is provided inputs, as given in the worksheet 2.3.5 Attribute MSA. In Data Workbook for Measure Phase. The data is organized in the columns, Part, Appraiser, Results, and if standard reference is available, that is also provided. Upon clicking OK we get a summary of results as shown here. Fleiss and Kappa statistic is a correlation coefficient for discrete data. Kappa ranges from -1 to +1. A Kappa value of +1 indicates perfect agreement. If Kappa equals 0, then agreement is the same as would be expected by chance. If Kappa equals -1, then there is perfect disagreement. Kappa values greater than 0.9 indicate a very good measurement system. Kappa values greater than 0.7 indicate an acceptable measurement system. These are the results which we get in Sigma Excel. Here, the Fleiss Kappa is highlighted in acceptable and unacceptable terms. We can see that with Appraiser C the agreement does not seem to be acceptable as the value is less than 0.7, though if we see the confidence intervals of all three, they are wide and overlapping. Thus, we should not quickly judge an appraiser, rather we should investigate the process first. The between appraiser agreement and all appraisers versus standard agreement are also known as system effectiveness scores. Greater than 95% is considered very good, 90 to 95% acceptable, 80 to less than 90% marginal, and less than 80% unacceptable. Now again, if we see the results here, the MSA is not acceptable. But as we just discussed, we need to focus on process rather than persons. In such situations we have to look for unclear or confusing operational definitions, inadequate training, operator distractions or poor lighting. To improve the measurement system we can consider the use of pictures to clearly define a defect. Attribute MSA should be used to track the effectiveness of improvements to the measurement system. Let us do some exercise. In the workbook you'll find the data on sheet 2.3.5, perform the Attribute MSA. Study and interpret the results. In the measure phase of the project, once the measurement system is established to be correct and robust, we can collect and make use of data for further analysis. In this subunit, Measurement system analysis of measure phase, we have learnt about precision and accuracy, the characteristics of accurate measurement system, bias, linearity and stability. The characteristics of a precise measurement system, repeatability and reproducibility. We also got to understand about various components of variation. Step-by-step methodology in variable and attribute MSA was also covered. Next subunit will address the concept of process capability. Here we come to an end to this lesson. Should you need any support, feel free to contact us. Thanks for watching this video, and see you in the next lesson.